You're watching News 10 ABC at 9 a.m.
Welcome back. This year, horse racing has launched more women into the spotlight, from owners to jockeys, and the first female trainer to win a Triple Crown race. The Sport of Kings has plenty of room for queens too. Joining us to talk more about their experiences in racing, our Director of Communications for Saratoga Stable, Rachel Dunn, jockey Katie Davis, and owner and breeder Laura Simil. Ladies, good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Katie, I have to start with you.
Sure.
I think you may have a very unique story. Many folks don't think about women hopping on horseback, running in the big races. What is it like being one of the few women that is there at the Saratoga racing all season long, but then also lining up with the boys and your brother and sister and your husband?
Yes, it's thrilling.
Yeah.
It really is. Just the opportunity to ride with everybody, family, other guys, and being able to compete. You know, it's a horse, and like I say, I have a horse too, so every man for themselves, and it's game on.
Right, and this is one of the few sports where women and men are equally matched. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
I know that doesn't really affect the odds or anything. Have you noticed a change in some of the other tracks that you've raced at in terms of more women getting mounts in the recent years?
Yes, so there's other tracks that are way more female friendly, and that's okay. You know, I just learned throughout the years that, you know, just be yourself, very outgoing, personable. Really has gone a long way for me as well. So. And
I think your whole family very popular up at the track. I mean, your dad was a jockey, now your brother, your sister, and again, as I mentioned, your husband as well. And
yes.
You know, whenever you guys walk back to the jocks room, I feel like, you know, it's your family in particular. I feel like on race day that it's always a big attraction to see you guys.
Yes,
so
yes, for sure.
A huge thrill for fans.
Thank you.
Coming back from the track, Rachel, you're there at Saratoga Stable right from the very beginning for some of these horses.
Yes.
With the syndicate, are there a lot of women that are now involved? Are you seeing that trend at Saratoga?
Yeah, I think it used to be a lot of women came in with their partners, and now I see a lot of women individually coming in as owners. I started as an owner myself and saw a need for communication and marketing behind Saratoga. It's a unique sport with its own vernacular, and it can feel intimidating, especially, you know, when you've got people who've grown up in it, been around it, they understand it. I'm relatively new. So for me coming in, I felt that there was this need to help make it less intimidating, talk about it from an educational standpoint, and help other women feel comfortable being like, I'm new. I don't know that I necessarily understand what everybody's saying.
Right, and just kind of breaking that glass ceiling, so to speak. Because again, it is a sport for everyone.
Yes.
You know, those whether you're on the backstretch helping out the horses get ready for race day, you're on the track, or you're the money behind these horses as well. Laura, you and I had an interesting conversation a couple of weeks ago. We went at one of the charity luncheons in Saratoga, and we were talking about not just how women can be more involved, but also our generation as well.
Yes.
What was your big message to folks, especially of our generation?
Of our generation. So it's really important, and this is part of why, Jill, thank you for the opportunity, because to have the three of us here, we are what I consider to be the gap that was missed. You know, we've been a sport of kings and queens entering, and we've been building over how many years, but we need to reinvigorate the love of these athletes into more people in general, men, women, children, elderly, anyone, to understand how critically important this game is, but also what wonderful athletes we have the pleasure of supporting and being around, both our two-legged and four-legged.
Right.
As a breeder and owner, I was so fortunate to watch my mom bring my grandfather's dream to life, which I was sharing with you.
Yeah, it's such a touching story.
As she's the one who, you know, got him his first racehorse, and it wasn't the other way around. So I think for me personally, it's always been this is in your blood. For Katie, I know this has been in her blood as well. And we love welcoming, you know, as Rachel calls herself the newbie, people in. We want to share this world with people, and I think that's the biggest thing of why we appreciate you having us here today.
Yeah.
We're here to welcome people in and show you how wonderful and beautiful it really is.
What a great mindset it is. I could talk to you ladies for the rest of the hour, but unfortunately we got to get to the rest of the news. So I'm sure we'll be sharing more of these conversations as, of course, the summer meet continues and many more racing seasons in Saratoga. So ladies, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Stephanie, back over to you.